Let's talk about the last game. It hurts my heart. Let's talk about the Boston Celtics and the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks are up 2-0 in this series. They have come back from 20-point deficits in both games. Jason Tatum has not played good at all. Jaylen Brown has not played good at all either. But when you're the best player, you have to show up. But give the Knicks credit. They have shown up and come back from these deficits. But what do you think about the Knicks being up 2-0, and what do you expect the rest of the way of this series?
Now, I know that we're not always right and that we can't get every take right. But I'm going to need you to start holding yourself accountable, dog. Because when I got some bad takes, you be on my ass saying my takes was wrong and shit like that, right? You said that the Knicks couldn't do anything defensively with the Celtics. They couldn't hold a candle to them offensively. And these first two games, you were wrong, big dog. The Knicks played amazing defense to let them come back. They kept up with them offensively, and now they up 2-0. You said that the Boston Celtics was going to belt the ass because the Knicks ain't won not one game against a top 5 team in the NBA. That's came out your mouth. You said OG, Mikal Bridges wasn't going to do nothing because it's all Jalen Brunson and Cat. In these first two games, OG went crazy the first game, and Mikal Bridges had a masterclass in the fourth quarter to lead them back. And he got 2 good stops on Jason Tatum, your boy, and Jaylen Brown. So I'm going to need you to start holding yourself accountable and saying you were wrong on your takes too, just like you do with me when my takes be wrong. Now, let's get into the game. The Celtics, I told you, they could be beaten. If they keep chucking these threes like that and missing these threes, they're very beatable. But you said that did not matter. Well, obviously it does. You missed 45 threes the first game. You missed 30 threes the second game. That's a big fucking difference. You missing that many threes, you could be beaten any given night. Your boy Jason Tatum, first game, shot 7 threes in the fourth quarter out of 8 shots. That's terrible. Like you said against the Timberwolves and the Lakers and the Warriors, you have size. Use that to your advantage. Jason Tatum, you're 6'9", 250 pounds. This is why people call you soft, dog. You're taking 7 threes in the fourth quarter when you guys are up. You need a basket. Drive to the hole, get some fouls, go to the free throw line, hit your free throws. It's a different ball game, dog. Why are you settling for 7 threes? You're the best player on the floor. Why are you going to stand in the corner and letting Jaylen Brown go to work? You're the best player on that team. Go get the ball. Go make a play. He did not do that. First game, OG led that comeback in the third quarter, hit 2 big threes. Him and Josh Hart, Josh Hart has been amazing for the Knicks. He showed up last night. He showed up the first game. And Bridges has played terrible quarters 1 through 3. But the fourth quarter, miraculously, this man just comes alive. And then game 2, Jalen Brunson didn't even play that well. You guys could even take advantage of that. I need the Celtics and I need Jason Tatum to stop settling for threes and attack the basket. Granted, Porzingis didn't play that many minutes the first or the second game, but that does not matter. You told me they were the better team. It don't look like it these first 2 games at all. So all I'm saying is, dog, keep that same energy how you keep it with me, dog. That's all I'm saying. Take accountability. That's all I'm asking, dog.
I got a question. Is it more Knicks defense the entire game, or is it just the Celtics just bricking everything? Which one is more?
Your boy Jason Tatum played terrible. How much did he have last game?
Okay, but answer the
first game he played terrible.
Answer the question.
It's the Knicks defense. It's the Knicks defense.
I don't think it's the Knicks defense. I think they are
that bad. Why
they are?
Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum had terrible games.
I don't think,
or that's not the Knicks defense.
I don't think it's the Knicks defense majority of the time of them. I think they are just bricking. I think they are literally just bricking hella threes. Again, I did say that. But I can also say that the Celtics have basically 90% of these two games have been the better team. It's just when it comes to the fourth quarter, miraculously, they can't hit anything. They're settling for 3-pointers. There are times when they were open and they just miss. And again, I agree with you. And I said it on my live reaction the other day. Jason Tatum needs to go more to the hole. He doesn't do that. That's just him. You have to expect that. I don't know why we're acting shocked. He's been like that for like the past, 3 years? He's going to take a step back 3. It's gonna happen. Jaylen Brown, he's good. He ain't doing nothing either. No one has played great, but the person who has played the worst has been Jason Tatum. Brother, the man, he had 2 points in the first half and then only ended, and what he scored 9? Bro, he didn't score in the fourth quarter into that dunk, and that was what 20-some seconds left? So he didn't even score that whole entire fourth quarter. That's unacceptable. That is unacceptable. And the fact is, in game 1, Jaylen Brown said at the podium, he basically just said, this not verbatim, but he basically just said, if we basically hit our threes like that, we damn near win the game. You guys did it. But I do think if they do at least hit their threes, they probably do win that game. But I can't take away from the Knicks, who have just been playing, I would say, good defense in the fourth quarter only, and has stepped it up in the fourth. They have been really good. Mikal Bridges, like you said, has not been good. He turned up yesterday in the fourth, and I said that was the key. That led the comeback, bro, because Karl-Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson were both on the bench, and they let Mikal Bridges do whatever. Mikal Bridges scored the first 9 points on the Knicks. I'm like, damn, they just letting this man just do whatever he wants. But honestly, no one has played good. It is because they're hitting threes, and I see a lot of people, not you, but just analysts saying, man, they need to make adjustments. They need to not hit all these threes. And I'm like, brother, we're criticizing them now. Now, this is now. They just won the championship by just jacking up threes all day. Now that they missed 2 games, now it's like, you guys need to stop jacking up threes. I don't think that's the problem. I think why people are getting on them is just the fact that they've just blown 20-point leads. And to blow 20-point leads is just unacceptable. And the fact that every time I see Jalen Brunson shoot, I'd be like, damn, this man gonna hit. I feel like every time he shoots the basketball, it's gonna go in. It's gonna go in. He's a clutch player for a reason. And I think Cat deserves a lot of credit for yesterday, because first game, he was trash and he was in foul trouble. But yesterday, he turned up. He played really good for them. But I think just collapse again, because if I recall, they was on a 21-2 run at one point. I don't think that was really defense majority of that run. I think that was just breaking. I'm giving the Knicks credit on their defense, but you're basically telling me that it was like the Knicks defense majority of that time, and I don't think that's just true. I think they were just breaking.
They forced them to 17 turnovers. 14 the first game and 17 the second game. How was that not defense? They scored off of that. That's the Knicks defense. What do you mean? They're forcing them to 17 and 14 turnovers. How is that not their defense? Those turnovers led to those comebacks. How is that not their defense?
Okay. Did you not hear what I said? Did you not hear what I said? What did I say?
First off, the Celtics took the Orlando Magic to 5 games, so you can't use that they were tired. You can't use that they were exhausted, and none of that. So them breaking their shots, that's the Knicks defense. The Knicks, you making it seem like the Celtics had 20 wide open threes and they just bricked all of them. No, the Knicks played good defense on those threes.
Okay.
Threes, they got offensive rebounds, kicked it back out, and then they bricked those. But for the first part of that first shot, those were good defenses on their threes. Okay. If the Celtics is such a great offensive team, like you say they is, why the hell are they missing 45 threes?
I don't know.
100 threes in 2 games and only hit 25.
I don't know. I don't think it's their defense. I don't think it's majority of their defense. That's what you're trying to tell me. I think it's a combination of the Knicks defense and them just breaking every single thing. Like yesterday, after Derek White got off that little ghost screen, he was wide open. That wasn't the Knicks defense. Niggas just break.
They got the rebound, and that second shot, what did he do?
Not done.
When he got that ball back, what did he do? They closed out, and he missed again.
I wasn't done. Jason Tatum, wide open three in the corner. That was not the Knicks defense. That's a brick. They missed a lot of wide open shots. They're not getting good. No, take that back. They are making it harder for themselves. I do believe, again, I'm going to say this again. The Knicks defense was a reason. But to tell me, if it was 70% of the Knicks defense, I don't believe that at all. I think it was more of them just missing their open shots. That's all I'm saying. I'm giving the Knicks credit on their defense. But the Celtics are just missing right now. What has been their golden thing all year and what made them be champions is not falling for them. And another thing, before you go, the Knicks haven't played good either, and they have come out with victories. Jalen Brunson hasn't been Jalen Brunson. They haven't played their best basketball. And if I'm the Celtics, I'm not like scared, but I'm concerned. Like, bro, we're playing against a team that beat us twice, and they haven't even played at their best. We haven't played our best, and they haven't played at their best. So I'm a little concerned because Jalen Brunson's going to step it up. It's going to happen. It's going to be a game when Cat and Jalen Brunson both go off. And then if the Celtics can't hit their threes, I don't know what they're going to do. They're probably going to lose. But if I blame in a person, Jason, it starts with him. You are the best player. You have to play so much better. You can't give me 19 points or whatever the hell you had yesterday. You can't do that. What I got it right here. In the fourth quarter, these two games, 6 points. 6 points. 1 for 11. You have been trash in the fourth quarter, brother. 21 true shooting. That's unacceptable. And you're getting all the blame, and you deserve all the blame. But again, Knicks defense, giving them credit. I just don't think that is the main reason why. I think it's just them breaking every damn thing they shoot. That's all I'm saying, brother. That's all I'm saying. You can go.
I'm disagreeing with you. Ain't no way these are your two best players, and you telling me the reason why they not doing anything is because they're just missing shots. Hell no. Jason Tatum shot 5 from 19. First off, he wasn't even aggressive last night. He shot 19 shots. You tell me that's not a part of defense? First game, he's 7 for 23. You tell me that's not majority of the Knicks defense? Jaylen Brown, the closer for them, obviously, because this man is just going to go stand in the corner in the fourth quarter. 8 for 23 last game. The game before that, 7 for 20. You telling me it's just them missing shots? No, it's their defense. You said that their defense was so trash, they wasn't going to do nothing. You said that out your... Remember all that shit you was doing? You're fucking wrong, dog. That's their fucking defense. And not majority defense, not just them missing shots.
And I don't agree. I just don't agree.
You're wrong.
I'm not wrong. How am I wrong? I don't think it's...
I just told you how you was wrong.
Okay. All right, brother. I swear there was a stat that they had a lot of wide open threes in game one. According to the stats, they had a lot of wide open threes. They just missed. That's what I'm saying. I don't think main reason defense. Okay, I'm just asking you. So what would you grade it? So you're saying it's 100% defense? Like, or just them bricking? Like, what percentage is for both?
I'm not going to put a percentage on it, but the Celtics, I agree. They have missed wide open shots. They have. But I think majority of it is the Knicks defense. Because obviously we seen how to beat the Celtics. Like I told you earlier in the season, the Thunder gave the game plan. And you said, no, that wasn't the blueprint. And we all can agree that the Knicks don't have a great defense like the Thunder have. But obviously the Thunder They showed us something, and the Knicks are following that game plan. I told you Tom Thibodeau was going to look at that during the playoffs, and he was going to follow that game plan. And you said, no, he not, because Tom Thibodeau doesn't know how to make adjustments and all that shit you were saying. But now, look, the Knicks are up 2-0, and Jalen Brunson has not played that good these first two games. Cat didn't play good that first game, but yet they somehow up 2-0. Your team gave up two blowouts. Granted, I got the Celtics winning too, but I'm just saying, dog, you got to get the Knicks more credit than what the hell did you give them.
I did give them credit. What are you talking about? I did.
Give them more credit than what you're giving them.
I'm not giving them more credit because
you're basically saying that the Celtics are just they lost both of these games because they're losing because they're missing shots. How about their defense? They didn't stop the Knicks from scoring on that comeback, did they? No, they didn't, because they had to erase the lead some way, somehow. So talk about that. Why the Celtics defense is so ass? Because you said they were an amazing defensive team as well. But yeah, I can't tell. You let these 20-point leads get erased.
I actually think the Celtics defense has been pretty good. I just think the Knicks have been bad too. I think both teams have been. Look at this. This is basically what it is. The Celtics have been basically decent in the first half of the game, and the Knicks have only been good in the last 4 minutes of the game, which has mattered the most because that's how they've been blowing the leads. All I said, brother, if I had to give a percentage, I'm going to say it again, and you could disagree, that's fine. I think it's more of the Celtics bricking than it's just this Knicks great-ass defense, which I don't think that's the reason why. I think they're just missing a lot of threes and missing a lot of easy twos. Like, that's just what I think. Like, I'll say this. On that last possession, was that last night, I think? I say Jalen Brunson played a good defense right there on Jaylen Brown when he tried to do a pull-up jump shot. He missed. I thought that was great defense. But the Derek White little putback, little layup, that's just a miss. That's not defense. That's just a miss. I just think that they just been bricking. And the thing that's been saving them forever ain't falling for them. That's just it. And it's just bad luck right now. They can't hit shit. Like, they can't hit anything.
What about Mikal Bridges D'ing up Jaylen Brown ass most of the game?
That
first game.
Was great
defense. What about OG and Mikal Bridges locking Jason Tatum ass up for the last possession of the game? What about that? That's just them missing too, right?
First of all, I never said nothing about those. I didn't even bring that up. I thought those were great defensive plays. Mikal Bridges last game in the early fourth quarter and basically stopped Jason Tatum from passing the ball and stealing the ball. That was great defense. I do believe that. And the same in game one with Jaylen Brown stealing the ball. I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't even know what they was trying to do. Yes, and he ripped the ball. Great defense. I think Mikal Bridges late in the fourth has played good defense. I actually think the Knicks overall have played good defense, say, in the fourth quarter. But to say that they've been playing defense majority of the game, I just don't think that's true. I don't think. I've given them defense for them quarters, but I think it's just more of them just bricking. But at the same time, you guys are too good, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, to just be having stickers. This is just terrible. Yes, if you want to say Jaylen Brown, Derek White has been better than him, that's fine. But nobody on that team ain't playing good. And Porzingis, they talking about he got this illness that he basically just fatigued, and that's why he's not playing a lot. I said it in my reaction. They need him. Because am I tripping? You can disagree or what, but when Porzingis had like 8 points straight, I think that was in the third quarter, I think he should have stayed in the game. But they took him out for old ass Al Horford. What is he gonna do now? Because Cat was bullying him. And I'm giving Cat credit. He got down on the block and was killing. He was killing. Like, that's the Cat I think a lot of people be talking about that want him to be aggressive. Because how many threes did Cat take yesterday? How many threes did he take?
Cat took
Tatum sucks.
one.
Right now
he
does.
Took one. He took 1 3. The last two games, he took 2 threes combined.
Well, foul trouble game one, but it is. That's what people wanted. They want him to get down low. So I'm giving Cat credit. But again, I think they're playing decent defense on Jalen Brunson. It's just when the fourth quarter start, he can't miss. He can't miss. And I think the Knicks are looking like, man, we know it. We're down with y'all. Y'all just gonna choke and blow the lead. All we got to do is just turn up. Because the Celtics have been better than them through 3 quarters. It's just the last 6 minutes of the game. They be sucked. I don't know what's going on. It just happens. It just happens.
Well, first and foremost, I mean, I still got the Celtics winning. But that game too, Joe Mazzulla should have put Kristaps Porzingis back in the game with at least 3 minutes, 5 minutes. He should have put him back in the game because they needed offensive badly. They could not score. So he should have definitely. But I understand he has his respiratory illness, whatever like that. But the last 2-3 minutes of the game, he could have played the last 2-3 minutes of the game. You should have put him back in the game instead of Al Horford. But if the Celtics want to win this series, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they have to drive the basketball more. You have to drive the basketball more. The entire team has to drive the basketball more. Granted, Jason Tatum took 5 threes last night, but he wasn't as aggressive as he should have been. He only took 19 shots. He only attempted 2 free throws. So that free throw number has to go up. You have to give me at least 10 or more free throws every game. Jaylen Brown, he attempted 4 free throws and 10 the first game. 4 last night and then 10 the game 1. But you guys have to drive the basketball. You have to get them in foul trouble. You have to. That's the only way you guys are gonna win. You settling for threes, it's not gonna win. And on top, I understand that's how you won your championship last year, but you can't keep doing the same thing year after year. You have a whole 2 years worth of tape of this offense that you guys are running. You can't keep doing that. That's the reason why the Warriors offense, the Warriors changed up their offense because they were doing the same offense for so long, it wasn't working anymore. You have to adjust. This team is good enough to adjust on the fly. This team is good enough to change up their offense depending on the series. This series, you don't need to shoot 100 threes in 2 games. You need to get to the free throw line, get them in foul trouble. It's a different ball game. If Jaylen Brunson is in foul trouble, that's a different ball game. If Karl Anthony Towns is in foul trouble, that's a different ball game. You guys need to stop settling and drive to the basket. Get fouls, go to the rim.
So in the fourth quarter, on 3-pointers, they're 4 for 26, terrible, 15%. And on twos, 5 for 19, 26%. So obviously they're still jacking up the threes in the fourth quarter. That's just what's gonna happen. Me personally, in game 3, if they do want to win, I still have them winning. I think they can make a run, and I still think they can make a comeback. They just gotta close in the fourth quarter. I don't know what's going on with them. I never seen a team like this, like that just be up by 20. And the thing is, like, when they were up 20, and I think when Josh Hart hit that 3 on the corner, and I think it put them down to 15, I said, here it goes. It's coming. It's coming. And then they were down by 14. And I'm like, bro, it's too close. Like, y'all just missing. And another thing, I don't like that they did the hack a Shaq thing in the fourth quarter. That gets you guys in the bonus more. Now I can understand like first, second, third, okay, whatever. But when it comes down late, because they just hacked Mitchell Robinson like 2 times when it was like probably like what 5 minutes left. Then now every time they do drive or get a foul, now every time they go, it's just gonna be a foul call and they can go to the free throw line. I don't like that. But some people don't
Part
like that the hack a Shaq thing. I mean, it works
part
to an extent. No, go ahead.
part of that has to do with coaching. That has to do with coaching. A lot of people saying that Joe Mazzulla doesn't deserve any blame. He definitely does. Because when your team went on that scoring drought, you should have called a timeout and you should have got a good play for them, something going to the rim preferably. And then on top of that, fouling at Mitchell Robinson, like you said, in the fourth quarter, you do that, and now that makes it easy for Jalen Brunson to go to the free throw line and hit his free throws, or Mikal Bridges, or whoever, or Cat, or whoever it is, go to the free throw line and get easy points now, and you're stopping the clock, and that can help them. Decimate that 20-point lead. So that part of that has to do with coaching as well.
Joe Mazzulla definitely deserves blame, but he ain't the main reason. It's Jason Tatum. It goes Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and whoever else after that. Those are your two best players. Those are the faces of the franchise. They have to play better. As simple as that. They're playing. The Knicks are playing not great, but they're coming out with the W's, and you guys aren't. It's simple as that. They have made good plays down the stretch on the defense, and Jalen Brunson has stepped it up when you need him the most on the offense. Like you said, game one, it was OG. I thought OG was the best player in game one. I thought he was. Without OG playing so great, they probably lose that game. Because Mikal Bridges, I don't think he did really anything. And he sure didn't do anything yesterday until the fourth quarter. So Mikal Bridges and Jalen Brunson and Cat in game two, OG and Brunson down the stretch in game one. It's simple as that, man. Y'all just have to play better. You can't be giving me what? 5 for 19? Unacceptable. It's unacceptable. After you just had a really good playoffs against the Magic. Totally different team. Understandable. But you just came off a good series, and here you are again, stinking it up in games 1 and 2. You can't stink it up again in game 3. If you stink it up again, you guys are losing, and I don't think you guys are going to win coming down 0-3. I just don't believe it. And I do think they win. Well, first of all, you have to win game 3. So I think they win game 3. And I think they can come back and tie the series up. I really think they can. Just got to turn it. You just got to play good defense, and your offense got to step it up and hit your threes. Because they're good. Bro, you think they're going to change from them threes? You think it's going to happen?
They need to, because you keep saying it's not the Knicks defense, but I seen them take a lot of contested jump shots last game and that first game. That has something to do with defense. If they're taking contested jump shots majority of the game, that's defense. So they got to do something. They got to change that game plan, because them threes is not going to win y'all this series. I'm not saying stop shooting threes, but you don't got to shoot as many.
They shot 7 for 24 on wide open threes in game 1. You're gonna lose.
They shot 7 for who?
24 on wide open threes. That's
okay. And what about the other 20? What about the other 20?
What did I say? I said contested. I gave them deep, but you're acting like that is majority of the reason. I said they had wide open looks and they were breaking. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to go back and forth. You think it's defense majority the whole time? I don't believe that. I just think they break majority of the time. It is what it is.
Okay. Think about it like this, Sheldon. If I take 3 bad contested shots, right? And the next shot, and I miss all of them, and the next shot I have wide open and miss it, you don't think that has to play a part of the defense? I literally just locked you up 3 possessions before, and you brick. So now you got a wide open shot. You're not gonna think that you're gonna hit that shot because you just missed your last 4. That has something to do with defense. That defense plays a psyche on your mind. What do you mean? How is that not majority defense?
So you think when Jason Tatum missed that wide open 3 in the corner, that was defense?
That's because he was getting locked up majority of the game. He didn't have any good looks majority of the game. And so when he did get a good look, he missed it because of the defense they were playing.
All right. Hey, I get what you're saying, but I just don't agree. I just don't agree. I think they just bricked a lot of. I think they just brick majority of the time, and I'm just gonna stand on that. And then if majority of the time they play great defense in game 3, I will come on the next time. Actually, I'll probably do another reaction and then say the same thing. I'll say the Knicks defense was damn near locking them up, but to say that they was just locking them up the whole game, it's just not true. It's just not true at all. I don't believe that. Now, can I say they did lock them up? Yeah. I think they did play good defense on them sometimes or majority of the time. I just don't think that, it was the defense that stopped them from winning. No, that's not the truth. They just brick. They brick too many damn threes in game 1. Now, I'll say this. This is what I'll say. If you want to say in game 2 it was the defense, fine. But in game 3, you can't tell me it was the defense. That was just them missing hella threes. I don't think it was them just locking them up. That's all I'm going to say, bro. That's all I'm going to say. I got the Celtics winning game 3. I think they bounced back. I said last time that Jason Tatum was going to have a good game. He didn't have a good game. Now I don't know what the hell he's going to do. I don't know what the man going to do. Don't know what Jaylen Brown going to do. All I know is they just can't do what they just did the first 2 games. Because if you do that, you're going to lose. It's simple as that. They have to play better. And the Knicks are going to play better. The Knicks are not going to play this bad. It's not going to happen. They're going to come alive. We're going to get a Jalen Brunson masterclass. We're going to get it. It's just, will the Celtics be able to respond to that and be able to win the game? That's going to be the question. And as of right now, I don't know. After seeing the first two games, I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen. But I do have them. I do have the Celtics winning game 3.